And then during the last episode, when I interviewed Momo on the couch, I had the mic on the left side, as you can see right here. So that's obviously completely unprofessional, and you don't see that a lot of the time. And then he just tweeted, "Good Lord, what producer did that? Why on earth is his mic on the wrong side of his face hosting a desk like that?" Well, I'm sorry, man. We actually didn't know how to put it on the other side because the mic was moved on so weird. So we just didn't know how to put it on the other side. I'm sorry, D-Man, but we did fix it for this week. So I hope you're happy about that. Another tweet was the CSGO Election Day tweet from Intellect Stream Masters. And then Matias Clemente said, "Please vote for Fallon. He will not build walls." Oh, man. I still can't believe that somebody would actually build walls in this world, but apparently a certain individual would. So, yeah, better vote for Fallon in this one. And then this was one of probably the best tweets in history, actually. This mom right here, pulling off the dance of the century. If your mom can do that, please, send me a text or tweet me. I want to meet her. I want to date her. Look at this. Look at the moves, man. And the guys next to him, look at this guy back here. He's completely oblivious. He's what the hell's going on? It's amazing. God, I love America. That's what you needed, though. Alrighty, guys. That's it for the tweets for today, though. A lot of fun stuff right there. If you find any funny tweets, be sure to tweet them at us with the hashtag 20 minutes of fame. That's hashtag 20MOF. Be sure to tweet that at us, and we might feature it next week on the show if you find something funny. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Do we have one more? No, not right now. Maybe later in next week. Be sure to send us your tweets for that. Now, we just saw World of Tanks, but we, of course, have some more games that we do want to show you guys, that we do want to showcase, and one of those is Rocket League. Rocket League is one of those games that is just absolutely prevalent in the esports world. It's one of the not older games, but it's been around for over a year now. It was released in August 2015, and for those of you who don't know what this game's all about, let's check out the video. Cars flying through the air and shooting goals. That's basically what this game is about. It's soccer with cars, and it's fun as hell. I can only recommend it to you guys if you haven't tried it. I mean, everybody's basically tried it, or at least seen it somewhere, right? Seen it played, and it looks super easy, but my God, is it hard. I play this game a lot, and it's super hard. Before we get into further info about this game, let's start off the fame counter of 20 minutes for Rocket League right now. Let's get into that. 20 minutes on the clock, as always. 20 minutes of fame for Rocket League. And, I mean, as I said, the game has been around for over a year. August 2015 was the release. And since then, a lot of people have been picking it up, a lot more people actually, but it never really was in the esports section in the beginning of its release. It only kind of went there this year, actually. The Rocket League Championship Series, which is in its second season right now, had its Season 1 finals in August. And they reached, I think, 80,000 viewers peak on one stream, which is insane for Rocket League, right? Nobody kind of expected that when G2 took down the title. I think it was only $30,000 prize pool in comparison to other esports titles. That isn't a lot, but it was still a big amount, of course, for the Rocket League community. And since then, the game has been steadily growing. Also, these little communities in all the different countries individually growing. The game has been going up very far. Now, there's also these tournaments that you can just sign up for. Obviously, a lot of them on ESL Play. You can get there. And every Sunday you can play for some money. And the esports format itself is always 3-on-3, so you will need 2 buddies to play that with, or just 2 people on the internet that you maybe find for these tournaments. You can also play 1v1 and 2-on-2 in the game itself, but 3-on-3 is the official esports format to play this with. And the game has a super high skill cap. Like I said, if you've played it before, you know. It looks super easy, but actually just getting your car off the ground and steering correctly is super hard. Next to the rank mode, there's also a mode called Brawl, and that's really, really fun. We actually have a video of that showing one of the coolest goals that we've seen in quite some time. Look at that. Look at that. A chain, a double bump, and it just went into the goal directly. What a goal right there. Jesus, try that out and send us a clip if you can actually manage to pull something off like that. Pretty crazy right there. Another crazy pair of people are the casters that commentate this every single week. And these guys are actually from Australia. They call themselves Furox, or at least it runs on that channel. And it is Byza and Toose, as we see right here. Two young Australians that have been casting this game together for quite some time. Kind of an emo picture right there up top from Toose. Both Australian, as I said, have been playing some Call of Duty before this, or some Overwatch, but mainly Rocket League, of course. They are doing an amazing job. Obviously, got to love that Rocket League accent. Not the Rocket League accent, I'm sorry, the Australian accent, of course. I wish I had that accent. I mean, a lot of people want the British accent. I wish I had the Australian accent. But if you want to check out the Australian accent, you better listen in right now, because we're going to check in with their stream and see how they fare.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Furox coverage of the ESL Go for Rocket League Cup number 6. I'm Byza, and joining me back in the studio, he was here a little bit earlier, but now he's back for the big one, the grand final. Yummy Cheese Man, how are you, mate?
Oh, good to be back and good to be casting with you once again, Byza, and an exciting one, the grand final of ESL, Furox versus Legacy. I was just watching the Legacy and Blah game, and that was such a great match. Hopefully we can get the same thing coming into this one.
I'll tell you, it was a really good challenge by Blair, and to hold it up against Legacy, a real informed team right now. It just speaks volumes of the top tier players in the scene as well, knowing how to play the styles when they do come together. But this is going to be interesting. We've got Furox, a team which is in form as well. Look, I dare say over the last couple of months, there has been a little bit of a split difference in terms of mechanical skill there, Yummy Cheese Man. But I think Furox is stepping up as well, and it'll be a really good challenge to see how they go in the grand final today.
Yeah, it's a really great opportunity for Furox to be able to step up and at least get some experience in a grand final against, what is probably the number one team right now, coming off the weekend and qualifying first for the big ESL $5,000 LAN. So great experience with them. Regardless of whether they win or lose, they're going to go home with something in their pocket, and that is experience.
That's all right. We'll quickly have a look at the road. That was Furox having a bye in the first round, taking on, how do we say that, Jilsai? A win. They're going next into the semi against the main Dream Team, where there was a bit of a challenge, but they were able to get that, and there was a dropout in that match as well, taking you back. So Furox have got through here. I would dare say a little bit more comfortable for them, but they're definitely going to be ready to go. And I've got the guys annoying me right now. And Legacy's road to redemption into the finals. They took on what is that? Presloaded into Rocket Devils.
Now, Legacy have had a very difficult run. Rocket Devils, previously known as Cringe Society, previously known as Pay to Play, so we might just call them Pay to Cringe Devils. They got taken down by Legacy 3-0, and considering their weekend's results, that is a big confidence boost for Legacy, who will probably be facing them very soon in the ESL LAN. And then taking down Blah, a pickup team, but Dumbo, AOEM, and Sirix, a big one. And that almost, Byza, felt like it could have been the grand final had those two teams been on the opposite side of the bracket. But well played by Legacy. They've earned their right very spectacularly to get into this grand final. And we are underway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand final. It is the best of 7 series. It's going to go all the way down to the wire. This is going to be epic. Overblue, Dreamy, and Zepsy for Furox. Aaron, Groovy Grape, and Steimer for Legacy Esports. Yummy Cheese Man, can you give me a winner?
I'm going to definitely have to give this to Legacy. They're looking so strong right now. Furox just a little bit far behind. Still a lot of things for them to work on in their gameplay. But I do expect them to take it hard to the Legacy side.
This will be a good challenge for them. All right, well, let's see how it all pans out as we get into the game action. Already 30 seconds down. And the moment's defense side for Legacy, mucking around with it. Overblow gets a redirection back to Dreamy. Looking at it, Zepsi looks to put it up, but Groovy Great there in a nick of time will carry this out for his team. Uses the wall. Great little spin of perfection. Look, just take it into his own hands there, Yummy, and try and finish off. Overblow with a great save. Holds it up.
Yeah, and Groovy Great there. Not only was it a fantastic air dribble, but he stayed behind the ball so that he could force a 50-50, and it almost led to a goal for Legacy.
Ball's cleared back out. Dropping down now. Aaron with the work. Groovy Great straight off and straight into an open opportunity. Overblow again. Doing the goalie save. It's just going to hold up for now. Dreaming forward line. The long ball pressure is on from both teams. We haven't seen much of this, to be honest. Legacy have been specializing in the small movements, but it's just clearances they're looking to do here as a demo happens onto Zepsi. Aaron there, and Overblow cleans out too. Interesting work, just taking out the forward line there.
You definitely make a great point about them doing the hard clears, and it's a bit of the Legacy play style.
Oh,
Shot going in very close. There is still an opportunity, and that is the finish. Aaron putting that 2 backboard passes and dunking that straight down. I was about to talk about how they like taking that first game slow and steady, go for those hard clears and not many risks, but it doesn't matter. They just powered that one through.
Yeah, it was amazing work there, and you talk about the action. Legacy really putting on the pressure. Furox had a defense line, but Legacy just found the hole and went through. Back into play now. Zepsi, forward line opportunity, and Soma with a clearance. 2 Legacy players there, but Zepsi did look like he was in a great position. Dreamy now forward for his line. It's going to drop back down. Aaron there with the movement. Works it back downfield. I've lost the ball. Oh, geez. Back in it now, Yummy. And looks at the moment halfway down. It's a little bit of a struggle for Furox.
Yeah, Furox, they're spending a lot of time in defense. You see this back and forth, repeated clears either way, but they're not following it up like Legacy are. So they need to be getting that clear and chasing it down. And at the moment, just struggling with that a little bit.
Jeremy playing a little bit of fire. Soma just causing the pressure. So Groovy Great now works this. Aaron not able to win the challenge with Overblow. He's done this a little bit now. He's got 2 defenders to contend with. Soma just patiently waits. Holds it back out. Groovy Great off the wall. Now forward line pressure. Overblow just comes to mate it. Jeremy the pass play. Overblow almost capitalized. It just sends it wide. It's going to recover as Zepsi comes up to make the challenge. It holds up for now. Soma to work this. Not a really good play for Legacy. Even Soma waits for it. He doesn't. He overpasses this. Aaron looks to move, but it comes back out to the other side. Now clearance work. Groovy Great got to do a bit. Zepsi gets up there with the speed. Doesn't set up his team. Comes out for Soma. Aaron now up to work this. The pass play possible. Overblow cuts it off. Dreamy now. Great work by him. He works into a good position. Can he bring it back? He can't, but it's a shot from Overblow. In fact, redirection. Go on. Big work from Furox.
That was just fantastic work, especially by Overblow in the midfield, taking 2 people out of the play in the first place, going up and following, and then taking 2 people out of the play again. He just 1v4'd them, Byza.
I'm going to say Overblow got to be the X factor for Furox right now.
Yeah, he's getting those passes off really nicely. He's been doing that in this entire second half of the match where they've looked that much stronger. It's all been Overblow and his passing.
Aaron with the double touch. It's going to be straight on the goal. Legacy do not want to let a goal buffer open up here, so they're continuing to put the pressure on. Groovy Great redirects back in. Aaron's somewhat coming out of the opposing goal. Maybe doing some defensive duties to bring it back to a forcible play, but now it's back in the defense line for Legacy Esports. Groovy Great goes up, looks to work this back in the middle. It's so dangerous what he did there. And Zepsi, he picks it out of all of them and does well.
Yeah, I was wondering when these passing was coming from Legacy, and in that time, it was just a mistimed pass, and Zepsi read it so well. He saw it a mile away, put that in, and this is a surprise to me, Byza. Furox are coming in cold. Legacy just came off a win, and Furox are already ahead. That's huge.
But also, you're right there. They're coming cold, but Legacy came off a heated game and a big 5-game series where they were challenged right to the end. So it might be a little bit of mind games right here, and all Furox need to do is put themselves in front. Who knows? Time will tell. As the
Definitely
ball gets...
could be quite tired, and hopefully it doesn't take into play. It is going to be a long series, Byza, and we'll have to see if they can bring this one back. 40 seconds left to go.
Ball's disputed in the middle over blue. The X Factor right now works this wall. It's past Aaron. In fact, didn't need to do much. Aaron overcommitted right there. Zepsi now online. Groovy Grape's there. Just gives the touch he needs. Soma working at the close in play. Legacy like to play. An interesting wall double touch there from Jeremy. Doesn't really set up for his team. Now opens up for Aaron on the line. Holds up. This is Furox. 2 on the line. But Soma, he's just going to pop it in between and finish this. Well, not finish it. Bring it back to even.
Yeah, that is a classic Legacy play. Groovy Grape definitely had the opportunity to shoot, and so many people would have, but he knew that passing it against the backboard would leave no chance for Furox to save it, and we have a tied game, 12 seconds left to go.
There's the countdown right there. Team's getting nervous and start to set up for a possible last chance. It's in line for Groovy Grape. It goes up. Dreamy makes the ball. It's going to come down, and overtime is the call, ladies and gentlemen. It's only fitting that we get it in the grand final for the ESL Go for Rocket League Cup number 6. And it's amazing right now. Who's going to take it, Yummy?
This is a tough match. I think Legacy with that goal might have the confidence to take it out. Zepsi is going to prove me wrong instantly. A brilliant play. Dreamy and Zepsi. Zepsi has been getting that forward position. 3 goals for him. And just another huge redirect.
Well, team coming in from the cold, sitting in the stream, watching the boys play for at least half an hour, come in and dictate the terms to Legacy. And right now, Furox on a hot streak, looking to continue their form. Fantastic play. Have a look at the stats there. 5 shots from Zepsi, looking to be the man on fire. And I didn't even see it. He had himself a damn hat-trick. So big stuff by Zepsi and Legacy Esports. Well, a lot of shots for them, but not able to capitalize.
Yeah, Furox just running the ball up the pitch, getting those passes over blue consistently, thinking of taking people out of the play. And once he's taken them out, Zepsi reads the positioning so well, gets into the perfect part for that redirect or for that pass, and finishes it off. And it's just working so well for them. They just need to keep that up because they didn't even start doing that to the second half. If they do it the entire game, oh my goodness.
We've stepped it up in class as we get ready for this second game. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit over 100 in the Twitch chat. Get some. It is fantastic to see. And Yummy Cheese Man, you sent me a funny reference to Get Some before. I'm not going to explain it on the stream, but it's something probably shouldn't be explaining anyway. I probably should not even say it. But there is a double meaning to it. There's a bit of excitement as well. And it's just a bit famous. But nonetheless, we're just going to get right into this. And at the moment, there's pressure from Furox and Dreamy. He's looking to do something fancy there. Let's work back to Overblue. That's actually quite clever. Zepsi, of all the time in the world, puts one in the back of the net. And Furox off to a great start.
What was really interesting here was just to see Dreamy's line of escape, getting in front of Soma and just blocking his vision, allowing Zepsi in his natural habitat, it seems, up forward and putting the ball in the net.
Overblue and Soma challenging in the middle. Comes out wide. Dreamy's going to get up. Some great speed by him, but it comes back in the favour for Groovy Grape. He clears down the line. Pop back up. Interesting work there. Groovy has to go again, but Dreamy favours Dreamy as he works it. Zepsi just not the touch he wants, but maybe to set something up. Overblue with pass the ball off the wall. Zepsi does the same in the air. Aaron holding himself, just looks to send us back. It comes in the favour now. 2 Furox players on the corner there. Looking a little bit weird to say, to be honest, but they're not able to set up the attack here. Zepsi again still putting the pressure on and holding the middle here. Oh my goodness, almost.
Almost, and Dreamy seems to be really overbluing this match. He started taking over that playmaker role, and Overblue is staying further back, letting his 2 teammates push up a bit more.
I love how you turned that into a punt. That was amazing. Oh, well, Aaron gets in a great position. Now look at this. Works it in. Comes down. And funny enough, that's Groovy Grape and Aaron working there in the little momentum. It could have been a block on that level, but nonetheless, a level states right now and Legacy to get themselves back into it.
Yeah, good goal steal from Aaron as well. Right at the end, it's important for your stats and for your confidence to get that steal right on the line, but it's a bit of life from Legacy. We'd like to see more of that coming through, just getting those pass plays going.
Soma up, just looking to keep this ball moving. Let Legacy use the pass game, but just have a look at that. All 3 players from Furox swarming on the ball. and almost sending a pinch ball into the back of the Legacy net. Lucky enough, they get it out to the side and clear it. Groovy Great now holds his line as Dreamy looks to do something off the wall, brings it off. Groovy there. Soma now. Great touch from there. And nicely done by Legacy.
Yeah, this is just what Groovy Grape does. These touches, he gets the spin around. It's from his freestyling practice. And that is a nice little touch to get it past the defender. Not looking to specifically get it in the goal, but to open it up for his teammates.
Challenge in the middle. Legacy help us forward. Soma doing something interesting. Groovy Great coming for a little high. Holds up now. Legacy just in an awkward position to do any more damage. But Furox is not challenging. Just letting this one go. Interesting what a bit of pressure and a bit of mind games can do to your play style. But at the moment, Furox are right in a prime position. Zepsi should not. In fact, he's let that one go, Yummy. Should have been a goal.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Zepsi has been pushing up further and further. And in that case... Oh, that was so close. And in that case, he was pushed up too far. It actually hindered his offense. So he needs to just calm down and stay a little further back, be ready for everything that comes through.
2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Ticking down, Legacy in front. By one. Looking to build this buffer, but Furox are looking to peg this back and they really want to go at it. It's in the line for Soma, turns the car. Looking for the second is Groovy Grape and comes right in. Furox defense caught right off guard.
Yeah, Legacy are looking totally different. They're just not letting Furox touch the ball at all. Furox gets stuck in net, both of them, right on top of each other.
Yeah, they had a bit of a kissy that net, mate.
Yeah, having a bit of fun with each other. Get some.
There we go. 3-1 is the scoreline. Yummy again. You're a funny bugger tonight. I like it.
Yeah, we got another opportunity again. Legacy are just really setting themselves up. They're looking so good all of a sudden.
Ball's coming back out here over blue, looking to work this forward. Pressure's now on Furox, but they are up in 1-0 to it. But right now it comes back out for the defense, and Soma opens up the defense and pegs one up.
Yeah, Legacy running away with this one. Soma just putting it over Zepsi. He probably should have had it. His teammates did think he had it. And that is what opened up the net. Unfortunate, but now they have 3 goals to come back with.
Well, the buffer's been opened up and Legacy looking dangerous quickly. There's a chance for Dreamy, but gets denied. Groovy Grape working this out. Aaron, quick plays now coming. He just works this around, beats the goalie. Aaron makes mincemeat of the scenario and absolutely puts one home.
Yeah, huge 1v1 play by him as well. Might just be his change of car as well, using the S-bar. We have seen Soma use that in the past, but that thin car, tall, allows you to get around the ball really quick, just like he did there, and get a big change in angle.
Well, Overblue had the right line, but...
All right, Rocket League, just one of those games that you can always have fun with, right? Everybody just play it a little bit. And these two guys, absolutely fun. It's always great watching some Aussies talk about some Rocket League, of course. If you did enjoy that as well, be sure to check them out. Guys, I really mean it. This is real entertainment. Go ahead and check them out. Leave them a follow, and be sure to watch them when they go live. For some more great Rocket League action, or otherwise, if you do enjoy playing Rocket League yourselves, join up for one of these cups that we have going on every Sunday on ESL Play for sure. That's going to do it for the Rocket League part of the show. We are going to be going into the Overwatch part after a very short break, and I also have Jason Kaplan on the couch after that for a little bit of an interview. We're going to poke him with some exciting questions. It's going to be a lot of fun, so don't go anywhere, guys, and I'll see you after the break.